I've met them. They're from all parts of the country. They're bright and capable girls and boys who can, I'm sure, take our country forward and revive our economy with a very strong agricultural basis. The other aspect I would like to say is this is the week and the month for our dissemination of research. And you all are probably the 6th group who have taken on the task of going live, being more or less in a blended mode, despite the technological problems, where we remain connected, where we remain afloat, and also carry on the good work. I really congratulate you on your theme of green agriculture and rural development. And I'm sure the highest in the land, starting from His Excellency the President to the relevant ministers of education, agriculture, entrepreneurship, etc., would be very proud that you all are carrying for this flag and getting a connected view of research with the main outcome of being economic revival and ensuring food security. I can see all our aspects of the rest of the university being very capably involved with you all to collaborate, work with you to make your outputs even stronger. From science and technology to humanities, including the legal aspects of various aspects of IP rights, etc., being addressed in your day-to-day work and your outputs. Your location being in a very strategically placed, and with the support of the district secretary and other dignitaries, I'm sure you can go places, and we would give you the best of support in carrying out university industry partnerships, and also developing a user-friendly and academic model for private-public partnership, which we are in discussion with the higher authorities. So I would not like to take any more of your time, simply to say, keep on the good work. You all are one of our greatest gems of the University of Colombo, and I'm sure that every student and every participant would be greatly enhanced by this entire exercise, and I wish you all the very best and
its service to distribute the technology and knowledge among the farming community. University of Colombo Institute for Agro-Technology and Rural Science is a paramount state institute in the southern region, and its is not limited for the rural community in the district, but also the national agriculture sector. Therefore, as a director, Professor Sudarshan says, I always try to help for the development of this institute. I do hope this National Symposium of Institute of Agriculture, Technology, Rural Science of University of Colombo gives many findings for betterment of the agriculture and rural science. It will be benefited to academies, farming community, and sector. Finally, I would like to thank director and the whole staff members and students for their very committed organization of this symposium to make its real success. For my congratulations to presenters and wish them the very best in their fields, and expect all your valuable findings will guide the future agriculture development. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your presence and comments. It's a great pleasure to us having you here. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the program schedule, now time is to be allocated for special guest speeches. He is the former Dean, Faculty of Agriculture, University of Ruhuna from 2013 to 2017 and former Director of IARS from 2017 to 2019. Currently, he serves as a Senior Professor, Department of Crop Science, Faculty of Agriculture, University of Ruhuna. So, now I profoundly invite to Senior Professor S. Subasinghe to deliver his speech to this wonderful audience.
Thank you very much. So, very good morning, everyone. Madam, Vice Chancellor of University of Colombo, Senior Professor Chandrika Vijayaratna, Chief Guest of the today's event. Guest of honor, Mr. W.H. Karunaratna, District Secretary, Hambantota, Dr. W.M.W. Veera, Director General of Agriculture, and Dr. Morio Lijima, Faculty of Agriculture, Kinda University, Japan, keynote speakers of the today's symposium, Professor S. Sudarshan, Director IRS and Chairman of the symposium, Mr. I.L. Vikramanayaka, Divisional Secretary, Nungambehera, Dr. Nisansala Vidhanpatirana, Head Department of Agrotechnology, Dr. Sujata Veerasinghe, Symposium Coordinator, Mr. Buddhika Sirivardhana, Symposium Secretary, all guest invitees, academics, administrative and non-academic staff and students of the IRS and University of Colombo, paper presenters and all participants. First of all, I must thank Director and Organizing Committee of the Symposium for inviting me to make a speech at the very important and historic event of the IRS, First National Symposium of Agrotechnology and Rural Sciences 2020, a way forward in green agriculture towards rural development, which is, I feel, timely, very important theme for today's agriculture development, Government Development Program, as well as UN Development Agenda. First priority is given to agriculture development. I saw in website of Ministry of Agriculture, they mentioned that the objective stipulated in the policies therein have been designed to meet the farming community in terms of food and nutrition security, enhance employment opportunities and income through the adoption of technically feasible, environmentally viable and environmentally friendly agricultural production technologies. I mean, environmental friendly agriculture technologies mean really green agriculture technologies, which is very well matched with the theme of today's symposium. So we can understand the importance of green agricultural technologies by the agriculture policy implemented in the Ministry of the Government of Sri Lanka. But the important thing, what I think, is how those green agricultural technologies or these environmental friendly agricultural technologies are implemented. In reality, we are scared to buy whatever fresh or processed food items from the market with trust. We can hear in everyday media reports that vegetables, fruits and other food items are contaminated with pesticide residues, use of unhealthy chemicals for food preservation, through ripening, food processing, dyeing and coloring, etc., etc. Do we have proper mechanism to control or rules and regulation implementing agencies are properly they are assigned to them? Those are real challenges for all of us. I think it is a responsibility of all of us, especially agriculture faculties and institutes of universities should join together with relevant ministries responsible for agricultural development, including Ministry of Agriculture, to face these challenges and implement green agricultural technologies for the development of rural sector of the country. Because present high input agricultural technologies are not sustainable, we can see the bad consequences of implementing these technologies. As agricultural experts, it is our duty to convey these messages to the policymakers. Do we need to rethink a fertilizer subsidy scheme, or think about the mechanisms not to use indiscriminately these chemical fertilizers? Is there any control of use pesticides? In most cases, growers, farmers, they use pesticide indiscriminately. Hence, I hope the Director General of Agriculture is also present in this event today. Those are the important thoughts to develop new set of agriculture policies to implement green agricultural technologies for our country to make agriculture more sustainable. Actually, there may be many strategies to achieve the green agricultural technologies, but we need to think about new agricultural systems that are able to confront the challenges of a rapidly changing world, especially under present COVID-19 pandemic situation. A major challenge is to identify a set of thresholds that agricultural production strategy meet, considering the diversity of ecological, socioeconomic, historical, and political contexts in which agricultural systems that are able and are evolving. It is only wise the challenges of a rapidly changing world, especially under present COVID-19 pandemic situation. A major challenge is to identify a set of thresholds that agricultural production strategy meet. Conclude my considering that I would like to request from IRS historical and political context green agricultural in which systems that are evolving and make appropriate mechanisms wise challenges of a rapidly changing world, especially under present COVID-19 pandemic situation. A major challenge is to identify a set of thresholds that agricultural production strategy meet. Conclude my considering that I would like to request from IRS historical and political context green agriculture in which systems that are evolving make appropriate mechanisms wise challenges of a rapidly changing world, especially under present COVID-19 pandemic situation.
Dear sir, we all know your contribution to the Institute was so exceptional as former director of this institute. Thank you very much, sir. Again. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move to the here another special guest speech. Now I cordially invite Dr. Tumindu Kodisoku. He is the medical officer of Health Office, Lunugam. Dear sir, we all know your contribution to the Institute was so exceptional as former director of this institute. Thank you very much, sir. Again. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move to the here another special guest speech. Now I cordially invite Dr. Tumindu Kodisoku.
Hello.
He is the medical officer of Health Office, Lunugam. Dear sir,
Mama Henawad.
contribution to the Institute was so exceptional.
Hello.
Dr.
Henawad.
Thank you very much, sir.
I can speak now. No? Mama වෛද්‍ය දුමිලු කොඩිතුවක්කු ලුණුගම් මෙහෙර එම්මෝයි. එතකොට මගේ එම්මෝ චේරියාවක් ගත්තාම ලුණුගම් මෙහෙරට අදාළ මගේ සෞඛ්‍ය අධිකාරී කොට්ටාශයට අදාළ වැලිගත්ත කියන ඒරියා එක තමයි මේ කැලොස් එක පිටලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට ඒක හම්බන්තොට දිස්ත්‍රික්කයට ගත්තාම ඊටාම වැදගත් රජයේ ආයතනයක්. එතකොට ඒකේ සේවය ගත්තම මට ලොකු අවබෝධයක් හැමකින් අපේ සේවයක් වෙනවද කියලා ඒ චේරියා එක මම ඇග්‍රිකල්චර් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකේ ලොකුවට ඩිරෙක්ට්ලි සම්බන්ධ වෙන නිසා නමුත් ඒකේ කෙරෙන දේ ගත්තාම හම්බන්තොට දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ ගත්තාම ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන්ම කෘෂි කර්මාන්තයත් එක්ක යැපෙන එතකොට එම ප්‍රදේශයට වැදගත්කම තියලා අපි කාගෙත් අපොරතුවක් තියෙනවා. අනිත් එක හම්බන්තොට එකේ තියෙන එකම කැම්පස් එක තමයි මේ වැදගත් විද්‍යාලය. COVID-19 ලෝක වසංගත තත්ත්වයක් එක්ක කොහොමද මේ ඇග්‍රිකල්චර් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකෙන් පැවැත්වෙන විශ්වවිද්‍යාල කරගෙන යන්නේ කියන එක තමයි මගේ එකම ටාගට් එක. එතකොට චාර්ජේ දවස්වල ලංකාවේ තියෙන එකම කැම්පස් එක තමයි මේ උගම්බෙහෙර ප්‍රදේශයේ ව්‍යාප්තියක් COVID-19 දැනට වාර්තා වෙන ආකාරයෙන් ප්‍රතිස්පන්දනය මයිලුගම් හම්බන්තොටික්කම වාර්තා වෙන ඒ අත්ලුනහම එක රෝගියෙක්වත් පහුකාලේ වාර්තා වුණේ නැහැ. එතකොට අපිට තව ඉස්සරහට බලාපොරොත්තු තියෙනවා රජයේ ආයතන රජයේ ප්‍රධාන ආයතන ඉදිරියට ගෙන යෑම ලුණුගම්බේ ප්‍රදේශය ගත්තාම ලෝකාවක් තියෙනවා අනිත් ප්‍රදේශات එක්ක සංසන්දනය කරනම ලංකාව. එතකොට මම කීප සැරයක්ම වැලිගත් මෙම විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය අධීක්ෂණය කරලා තියෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන්ම වතාදකක් වගේ මම එකේ මේජර් ස්ටාෆ් එක ඇඩ්‍රස් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒගොල්ලන්ට අවශ්‍ය උපදෙස් සහ සෞඛ්‍ය පුරුදු මොනවද මේ COVID-19 කාලය තුලදී අපි කොහොමද මේවායින් පරිස්සම් වෙලා ඉස්සරහට යන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක ගැන අපි කීප වතාවම විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය අධීක්ෂණය කරලා තියෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන් ඒ වගේම මම එකේ මේජර් ස්ටාෆ් එක ඇඩ්‍රස් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒගොල්ලන්ට අවශ්‍ය උපදෙස් සහ සෞඛ්‍ය පුරුදු මොනවද මේ COVID-19 කාලය තුලදී අපි කොහොමද මේවායින් පරිස්සම් වෙලා ඉස්සරහට යන්නේ කොහොමද මල ද්‍රව්‍ය වල මික්ස් වීමක් එක්ක අජීර්ණ ගතියක් ගොඩක් ළමයින්ට බහුව වෙන මේ පැතිරෙන්න ගත්තා. ඒකත් එක්ක කැම්පස් එක ඉස්සරහට කරගෙන යන එක අපිට ලොකු අභියෝගයක් වුණා. ඉතින් එතනින් එහාට ගිහිල්ලා අපි කැම්පස් එකේ භූගත ජල ටැංකිය මල ද්‍රව්‍ය හයිපර්ක්ලෝරිනේෂන් කියන තත්ත්වයට අරගෙන වල මික්ස් කරලා යථා තත්ත්වයට පත් කරලා ඉස්සරහට කරගෙන යන්න අපිට හැකියාවක් ලැබුණා. දැන්වත් ඒක ගැන පරීක්ෂණ කරගෙන යන ගමන් තමයි දැනටත් පවතින්නේ. සහ අතරම වැලිගත් කැම්පස් එක ගත්තාම ඒකේ ඉන්න ගුරු බෞද්ධ විශේෂයෙන්ම ලෙක්චරර්ස්ලා ගොඩක් අපිත් එක්ක නිතරම සාකච්ඡා කරලා ඒගොල්ලන්ට අවශ්‍ය ටෙක්නිකල් ඇඩ්වයිසර්ස් නිතරම සෞඛ්‍යාධිකාරී කාර්යාලය හරහා ඒගොල්ලෝ ලබාගෙන තමයි ඉස්සරහට යන්නේ. ඒ ගැන සෞඛ්‍යාධිකාරීවරයා විදිහට මට ලොකු ආඩම්බරයක් වැලිගත් කැම්පස් එක සහ ඒගොල්ලන් කැපකිරීම මේ වගේ දුෂ්කර ප්‍රදේශයකට ඇවිල්ලා විශේෂයෙන්ම පිට පළාත්වල ජීවත් වෙන අය ලෙක්චරර්ස් විදිහට අපේ පළාතට ඇවිල්ලා ලොකු සේවයක් කිරීම සම්බන්ධව නිතරම සාකච්ඡා කරලා විශේෂ ස්තුතිය සහ විශේෂ මගේ සන්තෝෂ ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා ඒගොල්ලන්. අද ඇත්තටම මට උදේ ඉඳලා මේක Zoom meeting එකට සහභාගී වෙන්න බැරි වුණා. මොකද අද conference දවසේ MOH එකේ සහ අනිකුත් ක්ලිනික් සහ විශේෂ වැඩසටහන් තියෙනවා COVID-19 සම්බන්ධව වැඩ කරගෙන යන්න. ඉතින් බොහොම ස්තුතියි විශේෂයෙන්ම පරිපාලන සහ කාර්ය මණ්ඩලයට වැලිගත් කැම්පස් එකේ මට මේ අවස්ථාව වෙනුවෙන් ආරාධනා කිරීම සම්බන්ධව සහ අද ඇත්තටම ඉදිරියට ඔබතුමන්ලාගේ සියලු වැඩ කටයුතු වලට සෞඛ්‍ය සහ ආධාර ටෙක්නිකල් ඇඩ්වයිසර්ස් COVID-19 වගේම අනෙකුත් විශේෂයෙන් වන රෝග සහ නොවන රෝග විශාල වැඩසටහන් කොටසක් අපි මොහොතක විදිහට ලුණුගම්බෙහෙර කරගෙන යනවා. ඒවට ඒ කාලයට අදාළව අපිට අවශ්‍ය ඇඩ්වයිසර්ස් සහ අවශ්‍ය ටෙක්නිකල් ඇඩ්වයිසර්ස් විශේෂයෙන්ම අපිට ලබා දෙන්න පුළුවන් ඉදිරියේදී. එහෙනම් මම වැඩි දුරටත් කතා කරන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද මෙතන ලොකු වැඩසටහනක් කරන බව මට පැහැදිලි වෙනවා පහුගිය විනාඩි කිහිපයකට ස්ටඩි කරාම. ඉතින් බොහොමත් ස්තුතියි මට ආරාධනා කිරීම සම්බන්ධව නැවතත් අපි මොහොතක විදිහට ලුණුගම්බෙහෙර කරගෙන යනවා. ඒවට ඒ කාලයට අදාළව අපිට අවශ්‍ය advisors
Thank you very much, sir, for your ideas. You and your staff always help to us, especially in this COVID-19 situation. Again, thank you very much for your contribution to the institute. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's a much awaited item on the agenda. It is now time for us to attention our keynote speaker, and it is indeed honor for us to introduce to you a distinguished gentleman. who is one of our keynote speaker here this symposium. Dr. W. Veerakon. He is the Director General of Agriculture, Department of Agriculture, Sri Lanka. He holds a PhD in crop physiology, Oregon State University, USA in 1994. So, I profoundly invite Dr. Veerakon to address this wonderful virtual gathering, who is one of our keynote speaker here this symposium. Dr. W. Veerakon. He is the
Good morning,
Director General
everybody.
of Agriculture, Department of
Distinguished
Agriculture, Sri
scientists,
Lanka. He holds a PhD in crop physiology,
ladies and
Oregon
gentlemen.
State University,
Let me
USA
at the
in
outset
1994.
thank
So, I
the
profoundly invite
organizers
Dr.
and Dr. Sujata
Veerakon to
Veerasinghe
address
for
this
inviting me
wonderful
for this
virtual gathering,
important
who is
topic,
one of our keynote speaker
to this
here
important
this
workshop.
symposium.
I'll be
Dr.
discussing with you on the
W. Veerakon.
topic that
He is the Director General of
is the
Agriculture,
climate smart agriculture technologies
Department
for
of
food and
Agriculture.
nutritional
He
security in Sri
holds a
Lanka.
PhD in crop
Now,
physiology,
if you think of
Oregon
the
State
world,
University, USA in
the
1994.
projected
So,
population
I profoundly invite
of
Dr.
until
Veerakon to
2050
address
of
this
the
wonderful
of the
virtual
world,
gathering,
Asia, South Asia, and Sri Lanka.
to this important workshop.
2020, the world population is around 7.8 billion, and it has gone up to 9.8 billion. The Asia 4.6 billion to 5.3 billion. South Asia 1.9 to 2.4 billion. It has gone up, is going up at an alarming rate. But fortunately, Sri Lankan population is not going to go up; it will remain the same. The issue is, even though our population is not going to go up, the burden on the consumer on the other parts of the world will have a huge impact on us. If you don't have enough food, then we'll never be able to bring food from other countries, if unless otherwise we produce our own food. We'll be having a big issue, even though our population is going up. Say, let's take an example in 2050, the urban population percentage of population which is urban is around 49% today, will go up to about 70%. And with the increasing in industrial situation as well as in other economic changes, the income level will also increase by many folds in many of these people. Along with that, feeding this larger, more urban and richer population, the food production also must be increased significantly, some roughly about 70% by 2050, in another 30 years' time. For example, the current cereal need is around 2.1 billion tons, which will go up to about 3 billion tons. 200 million tons of current meat need will go up to about 407 million tons in 2050. So there will be a huge competition in the world market for food, and countries like Sri Lanka should have their own food, unless otherwise there will be an issue in feeding these nations in the future. Now, along with that, if you look at the domestic agriculture, it plays a vital role in the food and feed security in the country, and it earns foreign exchange through exports, even though it's a small, limited quantity.